Sidecars are lined up behind me on the grid. It's great to see them back here racing, and it's great to see a lot of them here. I want to speak to our pole position man, or in fact our pole position man. I'll come to you in a minute, Davey. Pole position man, I'm getting mixed up between the two blue bikes. Kershaw, dominant weekend so far.
Yeah, it's been good. The bike's handling great, and I'm feeling good on the bike and enjoying myself.
Do you want a little bit of pressure from the guys behind you? Are you happy enough out there by yourself? I'm taking it that this is a little bit of a rehearsal for the BSB round coming up.
Yeah, that's right, but a bit of pressure from behind's always good, because you need that. Can't get too comfortable.
Good stuff, good luck. Let's hope those lap times drop.
Yeah, we'll see how we get on.
Good stuff. Second on the grid, Davey Rinn. I want to speak to Davey if I can, because Davey seems to be the only man this weekend that can put any pressure on the dominant force, the Kershaw there, the bike on pole position. In qualifying, it was only 4/10 in it. You were on pole position for most of the session. You had a wee spin earlier on, that kind of ruined that one. Can we do anything to stay with him?
Just keep trying harder. We'll see when the flag comes out.
So, for this final sidecar race of the day, thank you very much, Joe Tanner, with Steve Kershaw and the ever-present Davey Rinn there. Kershaw and Rinn are the front row of the grid from Davey and Riddle on row 2. Fulton and Pride, but keep your eye on the Pring and Bosnell bike as well, because those guys have been locked in a pretty heroic battle all the way through all these races today, Dennis.
Yeah, that's right, and it's great to see so many sidecars here again, like I say.
Down towards St Curves, and Davey Rinn got a cracking start that time, but has he got the power as we look back on board from Stevie Kershaw's bike here? No, he doesn't have the out and out grunt as they go through St Curves, and then look at the passenger, Rob Wilson, moving through Leslie's there. These are absolutely fantastic shots, just shows you just exactly how much work a passenger has to do. And as a great man once said then, the difference between a good passenger and a bad passenger is a good passenger will win your races, and a bad passenger
won't.
Well done, Dennis, well done. You're learning on these sidecar things, aren't you? But up towards Clark Corner comes Stevie Kershaw. Yep, he will be racing here at the BSB round, and we're looking forward to seeing him here. You get along and you support our local man, Stevie Kershaw, and also Scott Laurie, who's not here. Scott is preparing for his TT debut in a couple of weeks' time after the Northwest, so it'll be good to see how those guys get on there. But in towards the hairpin, Davey Rinn's not letting him away here, is he? And Stevie Kershaw very, very sideways in the way in there, Dennis.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times over the course of the weekend. Quite a lot of movement on the rear of the sidecar outfits as they come in towards the hairpin. Really heavy on the brakes, and these guys, like I said, trying the hardest.
Oh no, it's Pride and Fulton again up the inside of Gerald Pring, and this has got paintwork written all over it, hasn't it? Panel damage.
It actually looks like there's some damage to the outfit of Carl Pring there as well. Just on the far right hand side there, Duncan. Something's a little bit loose, but as I come up over the start-finish straight, again that F2 outfit passes the F1. Yeah,
Arthur Fulton has a bit of a fueling issue, but he's going to be trying to be brave on the brakes here, but not that brave, because Carl Pring, and watch Carl Pring's pasture. Bosnell really having to work. You can see the chair wheel just skimming over that curb. That is absolutely perfect. He makes that look pretty easy there, and Arthur Fulton will have demon red eyes behind that dark visor on that Ara and that number 11 bike as they come up towards the John O'Way chicane. Arthur definitely looks a little bit quicker. You're not going to pass him there, Arthur, for goodness sakes. Ralph Pride hanging over the back to try and get the traction up the back straight. They're both defending or having an attacking moment at the Clark.
Yeah, I think obviously Carl there knows that maybe initially he might not have the same kind of speed as the F1 outfit, but he's putting his car in a place where Arthur's not able to get through, and once you get down towards the hairpin on the brakes again, he might be able to have a look, but back over the start finish there, the F2 outfit is running beautiful as we look back at the race leader there.
Oh no, here we go again. Arthur Fulton tries to go round the outside of Carl Pring, and there's a big sideways moment, and he almost spins across the front of him, and he'll be chuckling. Ralph will be chuckling in the back of that. He likes a good spinny moment at the hairpin. He's done plenty enough when he used to be a driver himself. As Arthur heads for the pit wall here, I wonder what the idea in that is.
I think he just looked down and lost direction.
Everybody running for cover as number 29, Steve Kershaw, is the man leading the way as he goes on to another lap, and he's now got this battle in front of him. They must cringe every time they come up upon 73 and 11.
Yeah, I think this time it looks like he's going to get nice and clean as they go through railway down towards the hairpin, and Stephen Kershaw on the Blink Bonnie Quaddy sponsored outfit.
Oh, nice one, Dan. Look at the onboard shots we're getting. Look at the speed of that. Oh, and who's that? That's Kenny Andrews. Kenny Andrews goes a little bit of agricultural through the John O'Way chicane, and yeah, thankfully gets the sidecar back on the track in one piece and just ahead of Stevie Kershaw. So poor Stephen Kershaw's getting all sorts of things happening to him today. He's now got Colin Riddle he needs to pull out and pass, and again, look at the shots there. That's classic. You see the passenger tucked in, you can see how much the leathers are flapping about. So the forces that go through a passenger's body and what they have to do then is absolutely, it's mental. It's huge forces, and we're going to have you in the back of one of these soon.
Yeah, and obviously some of the guys, not I'll race lead there, but you see some of the guys have sliders rather than have them on the knee. They have them on the bums, because that's what's actually on the floor as well as they go through the corner.
Yeah, Graham Hale's a good one for having his bum out and bum on the floor. and that's on a night out as well. So here we come, it's these two battling again up towards the John O'Weir chicane. Carl Pring and Arthur Fulton. I just hope these guys can bring it home in one piece, because Stevie Kershaw goes past Kenny Andrews in the entrance to the John O'Weir chicane, and he's really looking like he's on the money now. Last lap flags are out, so there's not long to go. 54.2 is the fastest lap for Stevie Kershaw, so he's doing some good consistent laps, but he knows he can, and he knows he will have to go quicker than that when the BSB guys are up here in mid-June then.
Yeah, that's right. Like I say, it's perfect practice. He'll know the circuit. He'll be able to go out first practice, and he'll be even quicker again. So it'd be great to see him out at the Superbikes on the 24th of June. Like I say, looking forward to that and seeing all these guys there.
Bit of showboating out the hairpin for Stevie Kershaw, and Rob Wilson up to the checker flag. It's been 5 out of 5 for Steve Kershaw. It's been a very worthwhile weekend coming here, and he'll be a well chuffed man when that. Davy Ring gets second place. Bill Davy will come home in third place. Then Colin Riddle was fourth, and it's Pring and Fulton all the way to the flag. They've been with us all day, and they're getting a lot of cheers from the pit lane there. Happy guys, and a good show, good display from the Sidecar Racing Club. It's good to see them here. We just need a few more bikes on that grid then.
Yeah, like I say, we had a few more come practice, but a few of them expired, but hopefully see more at the next meeting.
So Steve Kershaw wins 5 out of 5, 104 points from him, from Davy Rinn, from Bill Davy and Arthur Fulton. We're cracking sidecar racing, and they're doing themselves a good favour being out there.
Now we've also got the clubman class mixed in